Now, if I look back my 23 years, I would say more than 18 plus years have been attached with manufacturing. So I have picked it up as in a journey, or journey has picked me for manufacturing, I don't know.
In the long 23-year journey, have one curiosity. How come you came up with the OT field? Current Gen AI, predictive AI era, how will you think this AI fit in the OT?
Welcome, Palani, to an unconventional talk with me. So, I really want to introduce the host who's here. Mr. Palani, who has traveled from Coimbatore to have a small conversation with me to understand what is happening with the current trends and what I'm about to do in coming weeks and months. Palani, to you.
Yeah, actually, conventionally, what host will invite the guest, but here the guest will welcoming the host. Actually, the conversation will be the silent engine conversation. Why silent engine? I will tell you later. But before that, I welcome the guest. Not only guest, maybe all of you know the man behind the OT, Mr. Dr. Siraj Rahim, sir. Welcome, sir. Sir, actually, I know where to start, but usually we all travel from the childhood. So when you are a child, you are like a child who are breaking the toy, or you are simply playing with the toy.
From my childhood, I had this curiosity built with me while looking around the things which we used to use daily, right? For example, whenever there is a problem in our hand pump, right, we used to call upon a plumber. During that days, it seems that he is a kind of a rocket scientist for me, who comes to the the spot, does some magics, and then the water flows. I was very curious what he does. As the curiosity grows along with me, the next step is coming back to your what we use in home, like motors, right? Whenever that repairs, again we have to call upon a plumber who comes in, does some magics, and usually at that time I used to go and check the water flow in the tank once the repair is completed by him. But one of his assistant, he never goes to the tank in second floor and checks the water. Rather that, he just sees the waves in the well, and he will confirm that the water is flowing. I was amazed to see that how it's possible. Then understand that when a water flows in the pipe, there will be a vibration which eventually we'll able to see from our naked eyes. So this curiosity has grown up with me, and now I'm standing in front of you to talk about something which I learned in last 23 years plus. Almost my professional travel has been with manufacturing facilities, companies, starting from brownfield maintenance, greenfield put up. So I just want to share my experience, what I have so far. So to your question, I am not just a kid who used to play with the toy, but I used to repair them as well. And fix them as well.
Okay, sir. Okay. As you mentioned, you have the long 23 years plus journey. But in the long 23-year journey, have one curiosity. How come you came up with the OT field? Is it accidental or the dream, like you in childhood you see?
I would say it's neither is accidental nor a dream. I would say as it flows.
Okay.
Right? So somewhere I started my career as a network engineer for a retail shop. Then moved back to India. I worked with quite a giant manufacturing facility, but at the back end, like we used to maintain the servers for them. And then along this journey, slowly as we growing in the professional field, one thing which I was not identifying at that point of time, that I always used to be with the manufacturing facilities, manufacturing dependent industries.
Okay.
Now, if I look back my 23 years, I would say more than 18 plus years have been attached with manufacturing. So either I have picked it up as in a journey, or journey has picked me for manufacturing, I don't know.
Okay, sir. As you mentioned, you are in the along 18 plus year in the manufacturing. Can you share me any curious, interesting incident in the 18 years? You feel it's a long night. Oh, I will feel so tired, kind of thing.
See, manufacturing industry is a quite interesting industry when we compare with other domains. I'm not saying they are not, but what I felt in this journey is that uh, it's running 24 cross 7, right? So someone who is going to support them also needs to be available for 24 cross 7, right? So if you ask me, is there a incident to share with you? I would say it's not a incident. There are a lot of incidents from the last 18 plus years where we have seen some critical downtime happening because of network unavailability, server unavailability, application issues, or when we go to shop floor, there may be a lot of issues which is being identified in the machine, which is physical machine, which is there. So there are a lot of interesting stories, but I think rather sharing in this podcast, I will hold it for some more time because the curiosity has to develop to the audience who's listening to it, watching through it. So I will just put in a kind of a suspense to it.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. But as you mentioned, 24 bar 7. How will you manage the time?
It's not a one man show, it is a teamwork which is behind the screen, right? So ultimately, someone needs to take accountability and responsibility. That is there, but when it comes to a real operation, it is all this team who's working collaboratively, ensuring that there's only one goal, that nothing should go wrong. If at all something goes wrong, how quickly we are able to get back.
Okay. Super, sir. Super, sir. Actually, when the conversation basically is about OT, but we people, including me also, we are aware of IT, information technology. But what do you mean by the OT, operation technology? You can me explain in the simple terms, sir, like our grandparents can understand.
Grandparents will definitely understand it because I think some other way they would have been learned about the long transformation which has been happening in industry, especially someone from India, South India, from Tamil Nadu. I would say that a lot of manufacturing companies are established here for longer. I think it's more than 40 plus years. These industries are being established here. So manufacturing is something which is a key backbone for Tamil Nadu, India concern. So definitely they would be knowing about it. So OT is all about taking the machines which is being within the manufacturing premises, how it is being managed, how it is being controlled, monitored, how it is maintained. That's all about the operation technology. There is a layer of IT also there. So in simple terms, whatever happens within the manufacturing facility, which connects all this machine, who takes care of these machines and the connectivity is a department which is called as operation technology. That's a
Okay. Sir, in this current Gen AI, predictive AI era, how will you think this AI fit in the OT?
I think we have to go back to tuning who has identified this artificial intelligence, right? Long ago. I think where they have been thinking about how AI can be useful. One of their studies itself to think about how we can preserve, transform whatever the human capability was being done so far, how we can enhance them, right? So AI, right now we talk about, or we have been thinking about AI, how to implement it, the use cases discussions are all happening. I think it's a need of the hour. We can't say that it is something which is not relevant to us. It is very much relevant to us. It is going to be there. We all are going to be part of it, and you are going to use it out.
Sir, another interesting line is that we have talked about so many cyber security terms. How differ OT security differ from the cyber security, the umbrella?
Yeah, there's a quite a what do you say? It's very distinct between IT and OT cybersecurity. Uh, Usually OT cybersecurity, when we been talking about some 10 years before, or where there have been technology where we want to implement something on a OT environment, normally it is an air gap environment. That means there is no connectivity with outside world. IT is all about connecting outside world, everything. So OT normally doesn't do that. So we normally used to call it an air gap environment. But now that air gap environment is being slowly opening its boundaries, right? Where IT is converging with OT, and there is a clear understanding that IT and OT has to work together collaboratively to gain the business values. So similarly, in the security aspect, we can't just simply put a solution which is already running in IT, deploy in OT.
OT.
It won't work like that. So someone who has to understand what is the niche of need in OT. The CIA triage itself varies from when we talk from an IT perspective to OT perspective.
Okay, sir. Actually, earlier I told there is a myth breaker. Myth breaker means I will tell one statement, you will break that myth. It is true or false kind of thing.
Okay.
The first myth is factory still running with old computers.
It's a myth.
Why, sir?
See, old computers definitely will be there, but there are additional new technologies is also adding to it. So when you say true or false, I would say it is false.
Okay.
But if you think about in detail, why so? See, factory machines are bought to run for almost, I would say, average age of 30 to 50 years. So whatever the system which came along with it has to run for the similar kind of life. But what is happening right now is that as the IIoT coming into the picture, AI coming into the picture, we are looking for an opportunity to enhance the existing system. But at the same time, we cannot just replace them with a new one. So the best person or the successful person in this field would be how to integrate the old, preserve it, as well as add the new together will be the successful ones.
Okay, sir. The second statement, AI will replace the humans in manufacturing environment.
It's not likely to be 100% happening, I would say. It's not like 1:1. Okay, there is an operator. I bring an AI agent there. Will he replace that operator 1:1? I don't think so. But what is happening here? See, all we need to see is that what is the need of an AI in that manufacturing environment. As I said to you, even if someone recalls the entire conversation what we are having, I've been saying a couple of times that we want to preserve something which is being created, introduced by a human being, right? In that process, AI makes a sense.
Okay. Then another statement, hackers only attack financial institutions.
Wrong. It's a myth.
Any sir, I want to ask any manufacturing hacking.
I think recently which is published is Tata Motors,
Okay.
right? And then as well as Tata Electronics, right? So it is not about whom they are targeting, it is what they are targeting, right?
Okay. Whom, what? Sir, we want to know what they are targeting manufacturing. So we know the financial, they get the money straight away and when threatened. In the manufacturing, what they are targeting?
See, manufacturing, when we look from 30,000 feet high, it looks very simple that they process something.
Yeah.
They deliver it something out, right? A raw material comes in, there's a couple of process, and you get as a finished good. That's what people think. But there are a lot of inside details, which is like your intellectual property, a design,
Okay.
right, of that particular product. Or I might be doing for someone else,
Okay.
right, who has designed it and given inner trust that the prototype, the detail, the design to me, I just need to produce it. But that details are quite valuable.
Valuables. Okay, sir, I understand. As after that, we are going to another segment, rapid fire. Sir, you may hear about the rapid fire.
Yeah.
I don't, no need for audience also don't need any explanation. I'll tell 2 words, sir. Quickly, what comes into your mind, and give me, sir.
Sure.
Tea or coffee?
Tea.
Why tea?
Summer, I have been, from childhood, I've been liking the tea. Maybe
Oh.
coffee has a bitter taste to it. So,
Okay. PLC or SCADA?
both are two different.
Sir, we want only one. PLC or SCADA?
I'll go with PLC.
Why PLC, sir?
See,
Sir,
PLC
before that, can you explain what is PLC? Since some of the audience may have.
yeah, PLC is a programming logic unit, which is a simple, smallest computer which can do some kind of an logical work for you. That's a PLC. It has its own memory, it has its own way of handling any data and all. So that's the first thing which is nearest to your machine.
Okay.
And from there the chain starts. So that's why PLC is the
Gopher. Then, as I said earlier, AI or human experience?
human experience.
Why? You have to justify, sir. Again and again, I ask you how to justify. Since,
Yeah, you ask rapid fire round to choose one.
sir, but this is not rapid fire. This is rapid explanation fire.
So see, all this way, what I understand is that we can use any new technology to enhance human capability. There is no way that, for me, some may agree, some may disagree to it. I leave to the audience decision to it. For me, it is all human who has created whatever we use or technology we are going to use in future. So his capability cannot be underestimated.
Okay. This one will be more be sarcastic. Chat GPT or Gemini, sir? So you have to choose one. I may give another option, Claude or DeepSeek.
I think I have been using both, but interestingly, ChatGPT was very, very close to me.
So if I ask ChatGPT as co-pilot, what you choose?
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT, Claude also ChatGPT.
ChatGPT.
So first
You know,
time
why that so is that maybe that was the first introduced to us, right?
Yeah.
So we were been trying or we have been experimenting with it. Right? We often have a fight with it. I have fight with it, right? Because sometimes I use certain queries. It may ask, give me some answers, but I would be not 100% okay with it. So I ask it to go and redo it, right?
So okay. Audience, previously I mentioned this will be like silent engine conversation, but I said I will explain the term why. Because first of all, congratulations to Dr. Siraj Rahim sir. He is going to publish a book in the name titled The Silent Engine. Before that, I will ask him one question. How will you come up with the title The Silent Engine, sir?
I will put in the easiest term to understand everyone to understand it. Everyone understands the meaning of a silent engine. So my way of looking into it or why it has been triggered to me is that I have seen a lot of humans around us who does great job, right? But we never used to acknowledge them or we don't used to appreciate them because we take them as a granted, right? It's the kind of a job for them.
Like our wives and mothers in the home.
Exactly. So I have seen my mom, so who does everything, right, from morning to night, and it's a schedule which she has to do it everything. We never pause and say that, oh, that's a great job you're doing it, right? When I compare that with machines or industries or factories or large scale production units where there are multiple human touch points were there, but as well as the machine which is working for us, but we don't go and think about it when we use that product or when we are seeing that product, right? We just simply buy it as an end user and use it out. But the effort which is behind the screen, right, is not being seen or understood by us. So that's the reason of putting this book and calling it as the silent engine.
Okay. So what is all about the book and how will you experience as an author? Since you are a technology, now you are an author. What is your experience?
I would say that this book, when I started to pen down, I was thinking about sharing my journey. In this book also, you will feel that a lot of pages will be as a conversation.
Okay.
Rather, a lot of paragraphs of explaining definition or a situation. It'll be a journey where when you start to read this, you'll be along with me, stepping into a factory. And if you are able to dream it, I think then I am successful in explaining that to you. So it is a journey where you're going to follow with me, and I'll be taking you along to the rooms, control rooms, machines, PLC, networking, cybersecurity, dashboards, as well as it goes along the leadership level of your CXO meeting, boardroom meeting, what happens there. And there are three characters I would uh, uh, visualize right now. Is that one is someone who doesn't know anything, who wants to read as a new learner, someone who's in a mid-range career path person who wants to read this, who are reading this book. What they will gain is that what to be the next for them. As well as there are a lot of guides there also available in this as a character,
Okay.
who takes you along for your next journey, next steps. And all the chapters are being named as destinations. So if you take a train or a bus or whatever, you'll be moving all your journey as a destination. Similar way, the chapters are being combined and put forward to you all.
So you didn't answer my another question. How will you experience as an author?
Author, I think that's a new experience for me altogether. Right, writing a book is not so easy. We can have thought process, a lot of thought process. We can dream a lot, but it took a year for me to complete. Even at this point of junction, when we are having this conversation, I'm talking with publisher to do few tweaks there. They have been following up with me. So I think I should put another book on how to be an author.
How to be an author? That journey will be more interesting, I think, sir.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Okay, so as you told, it can understand by all. But in my curiosity, I'll ask this question, sir. Is it only for the engineers or the CIOs, CISOs people, or like a common man in the housewife can able to read?
When I penned down it, I was very clear that I should make it as simple as it is, that a final year engineering graduate will be able to easily read through this. A mid manager should be able to read through this. CXO level people can read through this, as well as a housewife also, because I was sharing all this journey along with my wife. I was curiosity to understand whatever I am explaining here as in my journey is being able to be captured by her, and it worked.
Yeah.
So from that assurance, I am able to say that this is not only for a techie guys, it is also for a general audience.
I hope already you completed your first review, first audience also.
I was very critical reviews.
Yes, definitely a critical review, sir. Then in today we have heard about so many layoff kind of thing. How give your suggestion to choose a manufacturing as a career for all the people?
See, even I've been covered in this book as well. See, there are a lot of opportunities around this operation technology domain itself, but that particular awareness is quite, I would say, it's not reached to the point it has to be, especially in India, right? If we go to the West, there are researchers whom I have met in my journey, who talks about in detail on this operation technology. because they are the ones who refine how a machine has to, work, perform along with humans, right? That is something which is they are doing it. So, but here it's still considered as a blue collar job. I would definitely, again, it's my own view. I won't differentiate with the colors here. It is open to all. It's especially open to engineers who wants to give back something to the economy, because all these manufacturing industries are giving back to your GDP of your country. So there are a lot of opportunities there.
Okay. You mentioned a lot of opportunity, but can you list down what are the skills we do develop?
Skills, if you are from an engineering background, you can choose either electrical, mechanical, even computer science, mechatronics, robotics. All these fields will be really interesting for, or I would say it will be a gate for you to welcoming to this field. If you are a non-engineering, if you are from an other side of the education system, you can be a quality engineer, you can do a purchase engineer or a production. There are a lot of other skills which is required to run a manufacturing, right? HR is required, right? Safety is required. I mean, huge tons of roles are there.
Yeah. Before I'm closing our conversation, sir, audience, I mentioned the silent engine. We have just started the engine our conversation. I would like to like the guest started the conversation. Here the guest will enter the conversation, sir. Please say.
Yeah, I would like to say that these podcasts will be continuing from my end, and I hope that it is interesting, and make sure that you have a different view on operation technology. Because if you are someone who's searching for this particular understanding of the domain, majority of the areas what you will be getting out will be on a cybersecurity perspective of operation technology. But that is not the only aspect which is available in this particular domain. As I said to you, it is vast domain where there are a lot of, even I have not seen it entirely, I'm still exploring it. So I would like you to join with me on the exploring. So you wait for other next podcast where we will be talking more about my understanding, or if there's any queries, reach to us, and I'm happy to connect with you. And whatever I have learned, I can explain to you. Again, I'm telling you, it's a condition applied. This all from my perspective. So I just want to share this experience to you all. Thank you.
Thank you all.